You know what my favorite type of D&D book is? Monster books. I have a ton of them behind me here on the shelf, but I could always use more. And lucky for me, Kobold Press has a Kickstarter going on right now for their Tome of Beasts 3, the newest in their set. And I am so excited about this Kickstarter. So today I want to take a look at the Kickstarter with all of you. So let's get into it. Okay, so here it is, Tome of Beasts 3. At the time of this recording, there's 7 days left in the Kickstarter. So I know it's a little late in the Kickstarter, but I wanted to be able to share this with you guys before it was over. So if all goes well, this is coming out on Thursday, February 17th, and there's 6 days left to go. So you still have time to back this thing. So the Kickstarter itself, as of now, has already raised $635,000 with over 7,000, almost 8,000 backers, which I do believe is the largest Kickstarter that Kobold Press has run to date. So really, really impressive. So obviously, this is gonna be a big book. If you own the other Tome of Beasts or the Creature Codex, you know they are big, thick books. This is looking to have at least 400 new monsters for 5th edition. That probably will flux a little bit because stretch goals could add more. They are also taking monster submissions from the community. People like you and me can submit a monster for consideration to be put in the book. Monsters like that from the past are things like the Swobold from, I believe that was in Tome of Beasts 2, I think, or maybe Creature Codex, I can't remember, but that became a very popular monster. So definitely, if you back, submit a monster, man. You never know. You can get in there. You'll get, I think you get paid for it. You definitely get credit for it. So kind of cool. So let's see here. In addition to Tome of Beasts 3 hardcover and PDFs, the Kickstarter will fund creation of 16 more beautiful monster minis, 4 VTT editions for digital play, an exclusive engraved 7-dice set, and a ready-to-play Tome of Beasts 3 layers hardcover of fast, furious encounters and short adventures, as you can get these beasts on the table to play fast. So much like the other books, we will see a layers book, and we'll see, unlike the other ones, we'll see some minis, which is kind of cool. Pawns have been unlocked as a stretch goal, so if you're a fan of pawns, those will be available to add on as well. So we can see here already, we see some cool monsters. Now, if you back it, you can get it on play testing, and I actually have already received some monsters to play test, which have been pretty cool. So definitely worth checking out. We are going to have a pretty wide range, right? I mean, obviously, they do stuff everywhere from your CR1/8 on up. So tons and tons and tons of cool monsters to choose from. So let's take a look at some of the rewards. Obviously, you can get it just as a PDF if you want. If you're worried about shipping or just cost, PDF is definitely the most affordable way to go. You can get both the book and the layers as PDF only. We are going to have options for Roll20, Shard, Fantasy Grounds, and my personal favorite, Foundry VTT. So that's really cool. I'm excited to be able to load those up into Foundry and use them. You can do the physical book, which you'll notice here, the physical book on this one is going to have a red bound side, it looks like, as opposed to the purple of the previous editions. So you can get the book and PDF for $59. That's probably going to be a pretty common level for a lot of people to back. Or if you want the layers, you can do the $89, have both the physical and PDF layers. So I think those two will be probably one of the more common levels that people are going to back at. Now, if you want the limited edition cover, which looks awesome, so they've gone to this more 2-color foil limited edition covers. They did it on Tome of Heroes and on Vault of Magic and on the Ebb and Tides book. So I'm definitely liking the look of the new limited edition covers from Kobold Press. So I plan on getting one of those covers. So we can see here you can do the book, limited edition and PDF. There's probably another pretty common one, I think, at $79. And again, here we have the physical layers and PDFs with the limited edition book. There's also a leather bound ultra rare version that is very expensive. These are like kind of like these handmade, really really pretty editions, out of my price range, but man, they are really nice if you can swing it. So super cool. Then we have a retail level as well. Hey guys, I just want to take a quick minute. I hope you're enjoying the video, but if you are liking this video and you like what I do, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Make sure you like the video. It definitely helps me out. It helps grow the channel, and I can keep doing this and bringing you guys cool content. So make sure you do that for me. Thanks. Let's look at some of the extras, because I'm really excited about the extras in this Kickstarter. I think this is kind of some new cool stuff in here. First off, dice. We don't see dice too often from Kobold Press. They did do a set way back when. I don't know if it was part of Kickstarter or not. Under Pathfinder, they did a Southlands dice set. I actually scored a set of those before they ran out recently. So those were cool. So definitely I'm wanting the dice. The minis, now I generally 3D print minis. These are not going to be STL files. These are going to be physical minis. So I think I might snag them up because it's kind of cool. You get one huge, two large, or four small mediums. I kind of want them all. So we'll see what I do with that. We could see here our VTT licenses. So these are like, if you want to like buy something and then add something else on, like maybe you bought the limited edition. Let's say you went for like this $79 level, but you want a regular version too because you want to just kind of have the limited edition as a display piece. You can buy the physical book for an extra 50. So you have different options and things you can add on. And then here are the pawns. The TOB3 pawns, $44. It's funny. I know people who are like, oh, I really want the pawns. They were excited when it unlocked and they snagged it up. But apparently pawns aren't a huge seller for them. So I think pawns are an amazingly great way to get affordable minis on your table. If you can't do 3D printing or afford physical minis, I mean, minis can be expensive. Pawns are a wonderful option to have, a standing mini on your table at an affordable price, and they're super easy to store. That's the thing. They don't take up space like physical minis. I have a lot of physical minis and I have no place to put them. I have them stacked in bins and stuff, and it's just not it's not great. So if you don't have the room for minis, pawns are the way to go. Get them. Let's look at some of the miniatures here, right? We see that we've got a bunch of different ones here. So we have some small mediums, we've got large minis, and then we have this huge three-headed wolf, Garmwolf mini. So very, very cool. I like them a lot. We have some new monsters that were unlocked. And then, so right here you can see with the minis what you can do, what you can get. I'm hoping to get quite a few of them. And then you can get groups of them if you want too huge, too large. If you want extras, you can do that. So kind of cool, right? VTT license. Here's a good close-up of the dice. I really like the dice. These are cool. Like the Tome of Beasts 3 logo right on them. I think that's super neat. So definitely want those. And then submit a monster, right? So you can submit your own monster to be considered for backing. So it has to be in by February 24th. Deadline's coming up. I really need to work on mine. I have not had time, but I'm going to. And then, obviously we have stretch goals. So stretch goals here were additional monsters, some reveals, all sorts of stuff. Jungle monsters, 3 additional backer monsters. This is cool because this means, they're going to take more monsters from us, more monsters from the community that can get in and you have a better chance of getting your monster into the book. So that's nice, right? More NPCs, more additional city monsters, 1 additional adventure added to layers, additional backer monsters. So we got even more here. So that's really nice. We're getting more backer monsters here. I mean, that's already up to 9 backer monsters. No, more here too, 12. So we're getting a lot of backer monsters added. So that's awesome. I really hope to see mine make it in, but we'll see. So yeah, I mean, they're doing great. We've unlocked pawns, and moving on up. So hopefully by the end of this thing, it would be great to see it bust through all these stretch goals, and I would love to see the limited edition upgrade for layers. So that would be super cool. That's at 700,000, and we are, what did we say we were at? We're at 635 and climbing. I just saw it move. So good chance we get that limited edition layers. That's something that I don't think has ever been done before. So that can be super cool. So yeah, that is everything for Tome of Beasts 3. So yeah, definitely check it out. Tons of amazing authors and artists and everything in this book. I mean, if you are, even if you're not a big Kobold Press guy like me, where you play in the Midgard setting and you have all the adventures and all that, a ton of people out there at least have the monster books. So this just is an obvious add to your collection. I don't know why you would pass on this amazing looking book. It's going to be fantastic. So definitely check it out. Hit up Kickstarter. I'll put a link in the description so you guys can check out the Kickstarter. Hopefully back it. I will also put a link to the Kobold Press's store so you can go check out their other books that they have. Obviously, Tome of Beasts, Tome of Beasts 2, Creature Codex, Volta Magic that came out recently, which was a book I did a video on. Tons of magic items in that thing. There's also Tome of Heroes, which is kind of a Tome of Beasts, but with player options and stuff like that. I did some videos of that a while back. That just opened up for pre-orders if you missed the Kickstarter. So, make sure you check that out. And same thing with the Book of Ebb and Tides, which is going to be kind of like the Shadow Realm is kind of like the Kobold Press's version of the Shadowfell. There's a whole kind of setting book around that looks fantastic, and pre-orders just open for that as well if you missed the Kickstarter. So this is going to be an awesome year for Kobold Press. I think they have so much awesome stuff coming out. It's going to be fantastic. I cannot wait to get these books in my hand this year and start showing them to you guys in videos. Kobold Press will be at Gen Con this year, so make sure you go by the booth. Hopefully we'll have some of the books there as well. Maybe you can get them signed, who knows. But it should be a huge year for the Kobold, so I'm really excited for them. So that's it for today, guys. I hope you like it. I hope you back Tome of Beasts 3. I'd love to see that number hit 700,000 so we can get that limited edition layers book, because that's something I want. I think, let's see here. Let's just tell I backed this thing at the $125 levels where I backed it. So I'm getting a lot of cool stuff. I'll probably add some things on. I'm going to probably add on the dice and some of the minis. So that's my plan. All right. So that's it for today, guys. Until next time, roll those dice.